dated a guy and all your friends said there was a red flag. Your parents said it was a red flag. They said, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I've done that. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So he was the same. But you tried to change him. Typically. That's typically what happens. And I'm not saying I'm any better than any woman. I'm not saying I've never done that. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm just saying that's what we do. Men, they just want us to stay the same. They just want us to not change. Don't get fat. Then 80% of women gain 20 plus pounds in the first 5 years of marriage. They just want us to keep sleeping with them.
I mean, there's some factors that are uncontrollable. Not a lot. I can't lie. I'm not going to lie. So I've seen some cases where women have gotten sick. They've had terminal illnesses.
Can we stick to the rule, not the exception?
Okay. So what are the rules?
The rules are women just like to eat more. They just like to get fat.
Some guys get fat as well when they go into relationships.
So hold on. So I've noticed in your line of like defense, women don't want to go. Women don't want to go to the police because of they've known them for a while and their feelings, or they're getting into relationships because they're hoping for better, or they're hoping the man can change in the future. All of your rebuttals really take accountability away from women. At the end of the day, and this is why arranged marriages were a thing for so long. Women suck at picking their partners. They really do.
Yeah.
All of you guys are almost in your 30s and single. We go back 50, 70 years, 80 years. Most women your age would be married and have a couple kids by now. So what does that effectively tell me? That tells me you guys...
Women are putting up with less now because we have...
Hold on.
alternatives.
That's fine. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that women now, right, have basically... It's crazy to me because you guys, right, are so selective now, and you want the best guy, and you're like, we don't need to tolerate X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. And then you meet that guy, right, because he's exceptional, he's attractive, because you want the best. And then you get mad when he fucks another bitch. It's you got to figure it out. What are you going to, you take accountability from yourselves every single time.
Can I ask you a question?
It's like, at the end of the day, you pick the man, right?
Yeah, but I cannot. Okay, listen, this is what I said in the beginning. What I said was, there are cases where women do pick trashy men. We've done it.
So whose fault is that then? So whose fault is that?
It's the women's fault, fine.
Okay, so then why do you keep making excuses for why they get bad behavior after when they pick shitty men?
Okay, in that scenario, yes, the woman has to take accountability. You've picked a bad man. You've picked a gun shooter. You've picked a road man. You've picked a drug dealer just for the aesthetic. If you then get pregnant by him and he gets arrested, that's on you. But there are cases where women get with men with good intentions in the beginning and men change. So, you can't blame a woman for, a divorce.
How about they never changed? They were that man the whole time and you just didn't realize it.
But there's deception. The magic term is deception.
Yeah, because you guys can't handle the truth. Because women can't handle the truth. Because women can't handle the truth. And we talked about that earlier.
How can we handle the truth if someone's not telling it?
Because that's why they lie.
Yeah, so
most women can't handle cheating. Most women can't handle what men really think of what we really want, so guys lie to women. That's what it is.
I don't think men could handle.
Yeah, so whose fault is that? That's the man's fault for lying.
I think it's that way as well.
No, they could never. And also, can I tell you something?
Holy shit!
Earlier on,
hold on. Just to finish the thing here. I just noticed that every rebuttal you made to her, when she tells you an objective fact, you say, "Well, how about this and that?" And it's all at the end of the day, women are the ones making the choices. So it's one of the two. It's either you guys want. Hold on. Yeah, but women are the ones picking. So you have a choice to make. It's either A, women are bumbling retards that don't deserve rights and shouldn't be able to pick their partners, and men step in and do it like before in arranged marriages, or you guys can go ahead and continue to pick your partners and then stay single into your 30s like we have now.
But I swear it's the man that picks who he marries.
Yeah, men are gatekeepers of relationships. Yeah. Women are gatekeepers of sex.
They pick their women as well.
He has to have someone to commit to, so you have to pick him from
You have to pick each other. It's a two-way street.
Why is
it just the woman?
It's your job to attract them.
No, he's attracted to you, really.
No, what comes first in general in 2024? Sex or relationships?
Depends on who you're asking.
Okay, so who gets to have sex?
Men and women.
No, it's the men that women select.
Yep. So
women are the initial gatekeepers, right? So that's what it's saying.
They're gatekeepers of sex. Yeah,
relationship.
But the guy's not going to get into a relationship unless he's been sexually selected by women, and women are the ones who...
And this actually proves my point earlier, which she alluded to, because she was saying, just be honest and I'll give you sex if you say what it is. And then I asked, okay, when she gave an example, and I said, repeat that sentence. And then she said, I've known this guy for a while. And women tend to always disqualify all the work men have to put in to attract them.
No, it wasn't like that.
Do you know
How long did he know you?
We had been cool for at least like what, a year or so.
Okay, so he spent a year.
No, but we didn't spend like a year like together or spending time like that. No, it's like we had spent time with each other briefly, and then we didn't see each other, and then before you know it, when we reconnected, it was like, okay, cool, but we just laid out on the table like, look, I ain't looking for anything because I just got out of this.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
What did he do when he was gone during that time?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck what he did. Well, I was living my
Well, you
life.
clearly did because you hooked up with him, so he had to have told you what he was doing. You have to probably been curious.
Yeah, but that's like, I'm not gonna say his business. You see what I'm saying? We were friends. We had.
Would it be fair to say he leveled up?
What do you mean?
He leveled up. He was probably more attractive when he came back the second time.
He became better.
Oh, that guy has always been attractive.
Okay, so he did. Okay, so if he's always been,
he's gorgeous.
okay, so if he's always been attractive, he probably did something to level up in that time period. But what I'm trying to say is that like girls tend to look at the finish line; they don't look at the entire race. The man had to put in work to some degree to be able to get the sex from you, that frankly. But when I asked you, I'm going to just proposition you for sex right away, you said
you
no.
think we just wake up like
Some
this?
guys are really easy. You can just be like, yeah, look, pull up then, and before you know it, my man's pulled up.
How often does that happen, though?
I mean,
How attractive does a man have to be able to get sex on command like that?
He has to have sauce.
Holy.
He's got to be attractive.
He has to have what?
Sauce.
Okay.
Sauce.
So it's not easy then.
Yeah, the same way that it's not easy for just any girl to get sex as well, you know.
Well, it kind of is,
but
isn't
some
it?
guys are
Kinda
really
is.
easy.
Wait, and I'll explain to you why. I explain to you why. Wait. Because girls don't just step out looking like anything. They also put in a
Do
lot
you
of effort
realize
to
that you
step
can go
out
outside?
every day.
Hold on, stop, man. This is what I'm trying
That's
to say.
never happened to me, though.
You guys don't live in reality. You can step outside right now and go, and a dude will still have sex with you.
I don't know. I've never done that.
That
But you
I
could.
agree-
Go try
I
it.
agree
Go try
with
it.
because I know
Go try it right now.
somebody.
Okay.
Can I
Try it
just
right
say
now.
something? I agree.
The street experiment.
I agree with that.
You being able to get sex and a man being able to get sex don't even come close. Like, it's not the same. And again, it's hard for men to get sex. So it's like when girls say this, like, oh, just be honest. If I tell you I just want to fucking don't want to give you a relationship, 99% of the time I'm not going to get it. And then you, even in your example, well, we kind of had an understanding and, we just fucked. But he had to know you for a year and be extremely attractive to pull it off. That's a minority of men.
But were you hooking up at the beginning as well, though? In that when you first met each other, were you hooking up?
No,
then?
actually, no.
You
We
were
just
mates?
spent time. We just spent time
friends?
together, and then before you know
That's
it,
putting
life
in
got-
work.
No.
That's putting in work.
But the maddest thing
Spending
is
time.
like
Damn right.
I
Sex
know
is not
a
for
man
free.
that puts in work, and I know a guy that doesn't, and we didn't really have to put in work like that.
But he
You see
was
what I'm saying? We just
attractive.
spent
He was
time.
hot though. He was attractive.
Of course, he was hot.
So
Gorgeous.
So he had to reach a certain baseline.
Listen.
But then it life just got in the way.
Yeah.
Distance. I think at some point I even left London. And then came
Why are you
back.
guys upset that
And then
women want
before you know
charm
it,
from
and
a man?
And then we just like a conversation just like it just popped up, and then before you know it's like, you know what, yeah, pull up. And then it was just like that, just pull up then.
Yeah.
And then boom, it happened, and then that's when we was like, okay, cool, but
But if he had said, come over and we're going to fuck right now, you wouldn't have went over there.
No, but I've done that to a guy before. I'd be like, look, pull up, this is what it is. And then
God,
he came
bro.
straight.
A man that says that is a bit like...
Look,
That's a bit scary.
this is what I'm trying to say.
That's a bit scary, yo.
Like, women live life on easy mode when it comes to dating so much that you guys are
really easy.
completely unaware of how it... Like, you guys live life on such an easy mode that you guys are completely unaware of all the work that men have to put in to be able to get laid. We have to put in way more work than you guys. Way more.
What, liking a photo, sliding in the DM.
Well, no, but then when they did that college study,
Breadcrumbs.
No.
Breadcrumbs.
A little
No.
conversation here and there.
men
Okay,
have
let's go out
emoji.
to eat or whatever.
Hold on. Do you find most men attractive?
No, not really.
Do you find most men attractive? Do you find most men attractive?
Most men, no.
Okay, you.
I only find myself attractive.
Fantastic. What about
No, I
you?
don't. But can I just say something?
Okay, so that proves my point, man. Like,
Do you find most women
So
attractive?
it's hard. I think it's hard right
yeah, most women are average, which is fuckable.
It's
So why are
harder
they
out
hating on me?
Wait.
It's harder out here for men because because guys have to look good, right? Because when you go out, like women, some women can go out with no money. And there'll be a guy at the bar and who will buy them a drink.
Yeah.
A man can't go out with no money and expect him to get drinks from a woman that thinks he's good looking. So I know a lot of people, especially because I'm older, I know a lot of people like my age, guys who are single. They're single. I've got one friend that he has been single for 20 years almost. I don't know if he's had links or anything, but as far as I know, he hasn't had a girlfriend. But this guy has a good job, lots of money in the bank, drives a car. He just doesn't have the look. Women don't look at him.
Well, he's not good looking.
Yeah,
No, I don't
he's
think
not
that's
good
true.
looking. He's not good.
How about-
he's
Yeah,
not
but
good
us
looking.
women
I don't
can
think
learn
that's
to
true.
love. Us women can learn to love.
But they
That's
don't
the
give him a
thing.
chance. They don't
Men
give him a look.
don't
They
learn
don't even
to
look
love.
at him. They don't even give him a look. They don't
I
even
feel
look
sorry
at
for
him.
him, bless
They're
him.
not interested. He's the guy that the women walk past. When I meet up with the girls and we see them in the group.
What's his riz like? Has he got some riz? Has he got some good banter?
Does he dress nice?
Does it smell good?
No, there's ugly men with
No,
money
but
and they've
that's-
got girls.
No. When they did that college
They
study,
pay
Doesn't
for
get
it.
a
There's
look
ugly
in.
men
When
with
they-
money.
when-
Don't
maybe
have
you
money
should
like
pay
that.
for
They
it.
pay a lot of the
I
time.
don't
when they
know.
did that college study, when they got
He'll be a good guy.
interviews
If
to
he
go
meets
out,
that
they got
person, he'll be a good guy.
male interview.
He'll be
They got
a
male
good
interviews
guy,
to go out on a college campus and say to women and say to a bunch of women, will you have? I want to have sex with you. Will you have sex with me? Right? And then they got women to go out and do the same thing. And the percentage of women that said yes to the request, 0%. The percentage of men who said yes to the request from women, 75%. So that's the problem, right? Because what he's saying
Men
is
are
correct.
easy.
Yeah, women have it on easy mode, right? Because all the women in here
Because you
now,
guys don't make it easy.
no, but all the women in here now could potentially go out.
Y'all just pull up.
But
All
you
I gotta
could,
do is send a little meme.
exactly. So that's the point.
Pull up on it.
But no, that's the point. That's the point. That's the problem in the dating marketplace, right? This is why we've got this, the rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer in terms of dating. And I don't just mean financially. It's just the top guys are getting more of the action. The guys who are perceived as lower are getting less of the action. That's increasing. And it's all down. It's driven by social media. It's driven by Instagram, the global dating marketplace, etc.
It's just like, and here's the thing, man. I don't expect them to understand, but girls are never gonna get it that it's way harder for men to get attention from females.
No, that's facts.
No, we do get it.
Oh, no,
And
we
you
get
guys
that.
deal with
It is.
rejection and things like that. We do get that.
Yeah, but you don't. But here's the thing: you don't
I
understand. Not only do you not. Okay, you understand. Not only that, but you don't even know when you meet an attractive guy, right? You don't even know all the work he had to put in to be that package that you're currently enjoying. So, for example, you go to a pizza spot, right? Your favorite pizza spot. You don't know that they had to get the cheese imported from Italy. You don't know that they had to get the dough at a certain temperature to make it taste a certain way. You don't know that they imported the sauce from a certain place to have a distinct taste. You don't know that the oven that they got was thousands upon thousands of dollars to fry it just right, to cook it just right. You just enjoy the end product, but you don't know the process that it took to create that pizza. When you see an attractive man, that man has spent a lot of the times years, if not decades, to create that package that you're currently enjoying. But you don't understand what goes into it because women don't have to build themselves up at all.
No.
You guys just exist, 18 years old, invited on a fucking yacht. But who paid for the yacht? The
That
dude
sounds like
did.
Not
something
always.
Andy Tate said. Quote him.